that, you know, you can be poor, but you don't have to be poor and dirty. You can be poor and clean. So, oh, those guys are cute. It's about bringing myself joy. That when I walk in a room and I see a pretty quilt with the pillows and I'm going to decorate for fall. So refuses. She does not like it. Yeah. But I'm like, who comes up with this? Who sets these rules? I said chickens are not allowed to eat potatoes.
There.
You guys, I'm gonna dye my hair too. Guess what color? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday. So I've been working this morning. I already finished 2 and sent them off with my husband. They have been shipped. I did a shirt order this morning with AJ Blanks. I needed a bunch of shirts. I got ready for the day. I actually came down and worked, and then when I got done with the 2 shirts, I sent them off with my husband and went ahead and got ready. I just feel better. Now, I won't get ready for the day I won't put on makeup, but I will. I take a shower every day no matter what. It's just, that's me, that's who I am, and some people do not, and that's them, and that's how we're all different. We're all different. Not everybody showers every day. Sometimes I shower twice a day. Some people say it'll dry out your skin, it'll dry out your hair. I don't know. I'm Native American, so I tend to have a little bit more of a greasy, oily skin and, you know, hair. So I don't know. It hasn't affected my hair, and it's been that way ever since I was a little kid. My mama washed us every day, and when we got older, we were told to take a shower every day. And my mama said that, you know, you can be poor, but you don't have to be poor and dirty. You can be poor and clean. So, and that's just who I am. That's also who my husband is. He showers every single day. When I met him, he showered every single day. So that's not something that I brought into this relationship. And I showered every day before I met him, and so that's not something that he brought into the relationship, but it's something that we both do. And I'm sure there's plenty of people, plenty of them, that shower every day. My children, well, I won't say that. Journey refuses. Refuses. She does not like it. But like, she took a shower yesterday before church. She's not showered yet today, but she might shower before getting into bed tonight. So after a hard day of playing. And why am I even talking about this? Why did you guys even bring that up anyway? Like it matters. Just kidding, guys. I was just stating that I got ready for the day, and that when you get ready for the day, it just makes you feel better about your, you know, when you go. And I tell my husband this, I make my bed every single day. No matter what, I make my bed. And it only takes a couple minutes, like a minute and a half, 2 minutes at most. Doesn't take long. And I have 10 billion pillows that I have to put on it and put them in a specific place in a specific order. But when I walk into the bedroom, so after I made the bed and whatever, anytime I walk into the bedroom, I see the bed and I'm like, oh, you know, it makes me feel good about seeing the bed. Now I have a pretty little quilt and I have pretty little pillows, and seeing that brings me joy. So making my bed every day, it isn't the fact about you know, really having to make my bed or making the bed. It's about bringing myself joy, that when I walk in a room and I see a pretty quilt with the pillows and they're all displayed all cute. If I think of it, I'll try to add a picture of what my bed looks like. But I have different pillows on. I haven't taken a picture with the other pillows that I thrifted. Everything I thrifted. I thrifted the quilt, you guys. I thrifted all the pillowcases. The pillows, except for the lacy pillows came from my mother-in-law, so they were grandma's. But everything else, I'm pretty sure I thrifted. The knit blanket, I thrifted it. So, anyway, it's about bringing myself joy. And every time I walk in and my bed is made and it looks beautiful, I'm like, But I am so upset that something got one of the ducks last night, and it's a part of, I haven't processed it in my brain yet, so it's a part of, like, when you have animals like ducks or goats and chickens, you know, you're bound to lose, you know, not necessarily goats. We've never lost a goat before. But Millie is getting up there in age, so she will be 4 or 5. She will be 5. She has almost completed her 5th year of life. She's going to be 5 on Christmas Eve. Anyway. Yeah. I was like, are she turning 6? No, she's turning 5. We got her in 2000. I think I got her in March or April of 2000. I don't know. I'll have to look back on vlogs. But I got her in either March or April of 2000, and she was born on Christmas Eve 2019. So she will be turning 5, right? Turning 6. My brain is not computing, guys. Yeah, she was born 2019. Christmas Eve 2019. So she will be 6. She'll be turning 6. Wow. I think they usually, I mean, some goats can live like, kind of like a cat, you know, 14 or more years. But it also depends on, like, the breed. And she is a Tennessee fainting goat mixed with a Nigerian dwarf. She doesn't faint, though. Oh, it says the Tennessee fainting goats average 10 to 15. Sources indicate that the range is 12. Let's see about Nigerian. Oh, so a Nigerian dwarf goat is 10 to 15 years. Of course, it all depends on their health, if they have any health issues, you know, things that they can develop over time. But Millie is an ornery old goat. So she'll be turning 6. So, yeah. But yeah, something did get the banana. I was like, and it's so strange that when I lose an animal, it's like, I usually notice like right away. And it's not like I'm always checking to see, oh my gosh, did I lose an animal last night? You know, it's not I don't know. I don't ever think that. But, you know, I'm always, like today when I was upstairs, I was looking out the window and I was like looking over. I always look over at the ducks because I can only see part of the chicken coop from our window, kitchen window. And I was like, why is there so many feathers out there? And I was like, oh, the ducks are molting. And I was like, that's a little bit of a lot of feathers. And I was like, let me just go out. So I ran out in my nightgown. And there is a bunch of feathers. Too many to be a molting situation. And then I only had 2 ducks. And so I went around, you know, in my nightgown, running around. And I didn't see the crime scene happen inside of their pen, but I didn't see any struggle like as to more feathers like scattered out. So they probably got it and took it wherever. So I don't know, but I'm gonna get some work done. It's 2 o'clock right now. I told Johnny that I'll probably work until 3:30, try to get at least a couple more orders done. We're gonna do school. She wants to go outside. It's really nice outside. It's like I hate not being able to see. I'm always like 75 degrees outside, guys. Anyway. School, and we figured we'd do our calendar because it's always fun for us anyway to look back and we see what was going on in our world in the vlog. So we always talk about what we did Saturday. Please don't. Let me see. Don't lick them. Did you lick that marker? It's poison, baby. Don't lick it. Okay. So go ahead and cross off Saturday. What did we do Saturday? Cut down some trees, and then we went to go visit Daddy's friend, right? What did we do on Sunday? We went to church. That was yesterday, and it was Grandma's birthday, and I called Grandma for her birthday, and today is the 8th, September 8th. Okay, put your lid on your marker.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Tell my birthday. Everybody's counting down. Everybody's counting down to my birthday. They're so excited for it.
Cause we swapped that.
Can you please don't draw on everything, please? It don't come off, so please don't. Days of the week.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Monday. You're reading them. Monday.
Tuesday, Thursday, Thursday. Sorry.
You do it.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The. All said. He.
There.
There.
Some. The.
All. Some.
Said.
Him.
He.
Him. All. Said.
Look up the word. You're just guessing. This is said. Said. The. All. Said. He. There. Some.
He.
The.
The.
All.
Said. He.
There.
Some.
There. He. Said. All. The. Okay.
Everyone's almost dead.
Whoa. Okay. Learn. This is from Eat Tree Fruit 1. Okay? So, this is called The Garden. So, I was reading a little bit this in my Bible this morning, and this was the story of the garden. It's in the Bible. This story is
in the Bible. God made a...
Hi guys, I got the doors open. All 3 of the doors are open. I've got the screens down on both of these. This one over here and this one over here. This one don't have one. And then I got my kitchen window open, which I put all of this stuff here because I'm going to decorate for fall. So I'm going to have to take it down anyway. But I am getting ready.
on my swing, right?
Just wait until Daddy's on his way home. It looks like this is like cracked a little bit.
Is he on his way home now?
He probably is in the next couple minutes. But I'm going to start dinner. But I made Brussels sprouts. Yes, you can. I made Brussels sprouts yesterday, and so he doesn't clean my pan. And I know a lot of people, my pan is very well seasoned. I think I showed, I don't know if I ever showed on my channel, on this channel, on my other channel I have, how I season my pan. It just takes, I use Crisco and baking, and I just bake it. I just put Crisco on it, and I bake it, and then I just let it cool down, and that's basically how I got my pan seasoned. And I know a lot of people don't. What's in there? Looks like some kind of bug. I don't know if it's a bug or what it is. Some people won't use dish soap. Now, I could be totally wrong, but the reason is a long time ago they're washing their like dishwashing chemicals used to be like really harsh and bad for them, and like now, you know, I mean, to each their own. If you don't wash yours and just wipe it out and whatever, then that's you. But oh, bubbles. I wash mine out with soap. I just give it a little. Basically all I do. Now we're done. Actually, wait, we're not done because I see a little crispy critter stuck to the side of it. Okay. Let's give it a rinse. I just want to make sure there's no like food particles. And voila! And then I just wipe it, dry it right off. And then I usually have it sitting here on my what is this thing called? On my stove. Or I put it in my oven. But after I done washed it all out. How is it, you guys? How is it? I just replaced napkins right before we started school. Now, mind you, I didn't grab a big bunch of them because I'm like, we don't need that many napkins. It's just us. And so I just replaced like a lot of napkins and they're all done. I'm like, how did that happen? Where'd it go? Then I just dip a napkin in the Crisco and wipe it on my pen. Like I said, if you don't wash yours and you do yours a different way, then that's fine. That's beautiful. Because the greatest thing is that we're not all the same. And we can all learn something. And if you have a different way of doing it, bring it on. Show me. Show me. Tell me. Tell me. But anyway, this is all I do. And then I'll either leave it on the stove. I'll stick it in the oven. Now, if I felt like it needed to be like more seasoned, I guess they call it, I would do this. But I would kind of kick it in there and then hose it on. And then I'd bake it. And then let it cool down on its in the oven. I would turn it on, bake it, and then I'd just let them cool back down in the oven and just like leave it in there. I don't know what she's doing right now. But we're gonna give her the scraps. Get dinner going here. So we're having chili mac. I don't know if I mentioned that. Did I mention that? And the way I do chili mac is we're gonna do it in these two pots. This is for my macaroni. I don't need a big pot for that. I'm just gonna put some. I'm gonna clean this windowsill out so bad. See fly! I bet you when my husband comes in, he'll start cleaning the window. Guarantee he probably will. But I got that on for my macaroni noodles. Got me burger, so I'm going to do one onion. It's going to be a small onion. And some bell pepper. I've got, I bought a bell pepper and it fell out of the fridge. So she's got a little crack there, but that's okay. So I'm going to just, I'm not even going to use I'm not even going to use a cutting board just because I'm just going to chop it right here and throw it in this chopper. It'll be okay, I promise. Just roll with it, guys. Just roll with it. We gotta turn this on. I'm gonna turn this light on too. I love fall. Oh, it's 74 outside, guys. It's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. I gotta work on some more orders. I think I got 4 done so far today. My bucket's not over there. So we don't throw our scraps in the trash. We throw them in a bucket and then we take them out. I used to throw them in the chicken coop, but I no longer throw them in the chicken coop just because some of the stuff that we put in there, really, chickens, they won't eat it for one. And not that they, you know, but like this green pepper, they would. I heard that you're not supposed to give your chickens potato peelings, but mine eat them. I'm like, they're still alive and they eat them. So, but I'm like, who comes up with this? Who sets these rules? I said chickens are not allowed to eat potatoes. I'm sure there's probably some, you know, scientific, like, I told my husband, I was like, don't put the coffee grounds in the bucket. I was like, because chickens cannot process caffeine. I was like, so you can't put coffee grounds in there. I was like, so put them in a baggie and throw them in the trash. So anyway, I'm just finally chopping. I just chopped them together because it don't really matter. They're all going in the pot. I just want them finely chopped up. I honestly probably don't need all of it, but we're gonna use it all. Okay. I'm just gonna take these scraps right here and throw them out where the chickens are. Okay, now while I got my burger in there cooking, I'm gonna season it up. I got onion powder, garlic powder, why does it seem like it's clogged up? I'm gonna open the other side. Oh, bigger holes. Garlic powder. And we need about a tablespoon of chili powder. And we need some salt. Some pepper. This is that poison pepper that makes everybody sneeze and cough. Add just a little bit of cumin if I have it. Add a little bit of that. Make sure it's in date. Yeah. Not a whole lot, just a few little jabbers. I add rotel, I drain it, I add kidney beans or black beans. And here's the macaroni, and then I use like a Velveeta, or I use baked Velveeta. Thinking about how much. We're gonna use the whole box, cause yeah, just cause. Windy door. It looks like it's cracking. Dolly, you gotta do better, honey. Maybe you weren't actually supposed to do that. Maybe it was just for decoration. I don't know. Sounds like the old man's home. It is.
Daddy found something. What is it?
Who's bending?
Nobody that I know.
They're laying in the driveway.
Maybe from last night.
Who was here last night?
Okay.
Yeah, but I pushed her a couple times this morning. Walking out that driveway, even checked the mail.
It's not there.
Maybe you just didn't see it?
When we're done making some pushing on the screen.
I'm not going to spend all the evening pushing on the screen.
You're not going to spend all evening pushing them on this swing? Isn't it so nice outside?
I don't know.
Oh, here until it makes the breezes out.
She aced her test.
I want to have a cookie.
Cookie! Cookie, 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 cookie.
I don't know if they were. I don't know if somebody had them on.
Papa. Papa, Papa,
Are these
Papa.
Papas? Did Papa have them on his head last night?
I think. No, I think it was when you were cutting down trees. I think he dropped them.
Yeah, he fell out there.
Yeah, he did. He
fell down.
And his glasses must have fell off. My brain works smart.
She didn't say anything. I figured he'd be so stronger. burn off. I'll add just a little bit more. So I probably add like 3/4.
Chili mash. I really like some of that. And
This goes in there.
none of that. Aww.
You want just macaroni?
Yeah, I just want normal like
Buttered noodles?
yeah, butter noodles. I like butter noodles. It tastes good, Mom.
I never got that chipped duck. Went through the neighbor's yard.
Oh. Is there shrimp?
There's feathers like on the other side of the fence.
Let's look.
I just did. I'm not going to do that.
Not yet. I cleaned the window and I found the leaves that I was looking for last year. And so I put them up. But I think I'm going to make a fall like curtain here.
Double A.
Double A. But I want to go to the Dollar Tree and buy some leaf flowers and some batteries for that. So I'm at the Dollar Tree. Hold on, I'm looking. There's some candy corn garland. I like it.
A brand new one.
What?
I don't know. Tell you.
Well, just wait. I'm looking.
It's on the door. I did not know they sell them. I did not know they sold them here. So let's just come in and bought one.
That looks like what I got. Do they got orange ones? They're yellow. I want orange. Not yellow. I feel like I can make those. Oh, those guys are cute. Dollar Tree's not $1 anymore.
I hear you.
What'd I say?
Oh no! I haven't seen any of you. Can I get a new one?
You got a gun that works.
I want a new one.
No, you've got one that works. You don't need a new one.
I just need the bullets.
Are they $1.75?
What?
I said, are they $1.75?
They got the red dot.
Yeah.
There! It's ready! Wait, it's waiting boxes.
Hi guys. So we're packaging orders. What do you do for a cat with dementia? I know, you know. It's hard. Boo. Now I haven't taken her to a vet to get her confirmed, but I'm pretty sure, like, if I did, they'd probably be like, you know, you have two choices. But I'm pretty darn sure she has dementia or something, because, like, so many times, like, she just looks like she is just lost. She will get up and she will, like, walk somewhere. Like, let's say if she was going to, you know, the water bowl, or, you know, she will get up and she'll walk and she'll stop and she'll be like, and she just has this, like, look, like she's just so confused. And now she is, like, going to the bathroom other than the litter box. And at first I was like, oh, she just must be mad at us, or, you know, but no. And I'm like, it's not, the litter box is not dirty, so you can't say, I mean, you can say, but it's not, the litter box is never, like, we don't let our litter box get like that. The most it goes is like almost every other day, except for, like, I change it on Sunday, that is a given. I change it on Tuesday, that is a given. And then I'll either change it on either Thursday or Friday, one of those 2 days. And we only have 2 cats, and we have 2 litter boxes, so, and they're the huge litter boxes. They're the big jumbo ones that have the lid on top, so, you know, don't stink. Well, I won't say it don't stink, because all litter boxes stink, but I'm like, what do you do? What do you do for a cat with dementia? She's going on 14, guys. I know that's pretty old for a cat. We've never had a cat that long, obviously. But I'm like, I seriously don't know what to do. I feel guilty. I feel guilty if we choose to, you know, let her go. You know, I feel guilty. Like, oh, I made that decision, and it's not my decision to make. You know, it's God's decision, not my decision. So, see what I'm saying? But at the same time, I can't have her, you know, using the bathroom wherever she feels like. It's like having a puppy that you forget to let out or something. Nope. So, anyway, we're dealing with that. Trina just came down here to tell me that Boo has not used the litter box. So somebody's probably cleaning it up, but I'm finishing up my work. I'm trying to get, like I said, I'm trying to get all these orders out. Did I tell you guys I'm going on vacation for my birthday? So we used to always go when the boys were young, little, and at home. We would always plan a beach trip after Peaches, and that was just like, you know, just like a treat, because they would help pick peaches too. So when my boys were young, they were peach pickers. If you don't know, hi, my name's Pam. I live on a peach farm. I do embroidery, and it looks like a big old mess behind me, because it is a big old mess behind me, because this is where I work all the time. And so when I work and then I get done working, I don't feel like straightening up with cleaning, and I just gotta come back down and do it again tomorrow. So but I need to free up my time next week, so I'm trying to get as many orders as I can get done. I have them all in my queue, and I don't remember how many that is. I think it was like 16 or something that I have to get done in order to go. And a lot of them are ribbon trims, and so I gotta wait for nothing for ribbon trims. I think I need to order blue ribbon though. but I had to order 2 t-shirts from somewhere else because Angela's out. So, and ruffle shirts. Everybody wants ruffle shirts, and now I just placed my order. I gotta place another order. Like, but I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining. I'm trying to find this. I might go sew a curtain real quick for under. So I put a curtain underneath our cabinet. Oh my gosh, this person needs theirs by the 14th. Without poof arms. I don't know if I have one without poof arms. Found it. I just made this one on a whim. This one. Now what is that one? Promise I'll be alright. But I was going to do our little Bible, it's not Bible study, our little devotional. I didn't read ahead to see what one it was. Okay, I gotta find that in a minute. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot. Anybody know this one? Okay, this one I have to print off the shipping label because I just made that. This one goes with that one. Let me get this together. And then we will do our thing. What's your name? What's your name? What? Okay, I've been reading my Bible too. Put that stuff away.
Get off of Glenda. They'll think.
Okay.
Glenda. And look! Because that was fading off.
Okay, well be careful. Don't get it all over my stuff or my carpet. I'm going to do my little Bible study or my devotional real quick. So.
You like my nails? Are they filming?
I'm filming. I'm going to do this real quick.
I really like my nails.
So we are on September 8th.
I'm just letting you dry.
So we're on Monday, September 8th. You guys are such in a weird position. Let's see if I can kind of, without tipping you guys over. Nope. Oh. You guys might fall, just don't move. Got it. Okay. So, this is called Too Big a Task. As he spoke to me, the Spirit entered me and set me on my feet, and I listened to the one who was speaking to me. This is Ezekiel 2:2. So what I've been doing is I've been looking these actually up in my Bible. Ezekiel 2:2. Just kidding. Okay, Ezekiel 2:2. As he spoke, the Spirit came into me and raised me on my feet, and I heard him speaking to me. So I have the where is it? New King James Version. Or no, I have the New International Version. I never knew that. Anyway, we've got a lot of Bibles. They're upstairs. This one's in mine though. Okay, anyway, where are we at here? As I held the little bundle of I was gonna say little bundle of joy. As I held the little bundled up boy in my arms, a wash of panic raced through my veins. How in the world would I ever be able to do this job of motherhood? It was the first time I was aware of a calling I was incapable to accomplish. Now, 17 years later, there are times I feel that same sense of panic rush through my veins. God has often called me to assignments far too big for me to accomplish. Perhaps you have felt the same sense of panic at times as well. The good thing is that God doesn't call us to do jobs we aren't meant to do in our own power. He often assigns us tasks too big to handle in our own strength, so we have to rely on His power and provision through us. The prophets are stark reminders of this truth. Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and Daniel are just a few who display the truth that God uses ordinary people and calls us to do extraordinary assignments so He can display His power and might through us. In Ezekiel 2:1, God called Ezekiel to stand before Him, and Ezekiel couldn't. Yet in the next verse we see the Spirit enter Ezekiel and set him on his feet near the Lord, or on his feet to hear from the Lord. The Spirit enables us to accomplish this assignment of the Lord. When we rely on our own powers, we end up frustrated because the assignments are too big for us to accomplish alone. However, when we rest on the Spirit and rely on the Lord to work through us, we get to experience His power at work and are free to be used as He desires. What assignment has God given you that feels too big? Father, I rely on You today to work through me. So this is Ezekiel 2:2. Yeah, so anyway, I am done for today. I'm gonna slowly start decorating. Watch, tomorrow I'll pull everything out. For fall, I know I always say I have to wait until after my birthday, but I'm gonna be gone and then we're gonna come back, and so I'm like, well, might as well get a jump start on it. You guys, I'm gonna dye my hair too. Guess what color? You'll have to find out. I don't know if I'm gonna do it tomorrow or the next day. I want to do it before we go to the beach though. But anyway, I'm going to go sew. I got a new curtain I'm gonna take down the strawberries for now and put up something more fallish, and you guys will see that tomorrow as well. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And don't forget, Jesus loves you. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Jesus loves you.